Well, these scenes in East Belfast on Saturday evening have been described as incredibly disturbing by the Justice Minister. It's an apparent UVF show of strength and happened on the Newtownards Road. It involved an estimated 1,500 people. Naomi Long said local communities like this one are tired of coercive control by paramilitary organisations. Lindsay Telford reports.
It's an authorised parade that happens every year, held to commemorate Robert Squeak Seymour, a UVF man shot dead by the IRA in 1988. But this year, hundreds of additional people lined the street in what's been described as a paramilitary show of strength.
I think it is incredibly disturbing that at this juncture in Northern Ireland we continue to see such shows of strength. I think the people of Northern Ireland generally and of East Belfast in particular are weary of these paramilitary organisations.
This apparent show of strength, which took place along this stretch of the Newtownards Road, has been linked to support for the new leadership of the East Belfast UVF. And this comes after those who previously ran the faction were removed in November after having long been associated with drug dealing and criminality. Police are currently reviewing footage of the parade. It's unclear at this point what, if any, offences have been committed. Reverend Mervyn Gibson was at the parade himself.
I didn't see any paramilitary clothing on display. You're right, I seen a large number of men. They were there, I suspect they were there to pay their respects to Squeak Seymour as part of the parade. Were they there for other issues, they may be there to send a message to someone else. There were certainly no tensions raised, there was certainly no violence after it, and I don't see any tensions emanating from the parade.
There's said to be some unease between the UVF leadership and those no longer in control in East Belfast, but there are no signs the situation is about to deteriorate.
I had been talking to all involved in what has been described as a dispute, and nobody wanted any bother whatsoever, and people I think went out of their way to ensure there wasn't any. If there's internal issues within an organisation, let them deal with it, but let them do so peacefully, and I believe that's what they're doing.
Years after the Good Friday Agreement, yet paramilitaries still remain. For now, ongoing questions around how to bring about their disbandment. Lindsay Telford, BBC Newsline.